You have that series that is new, that looks entertaining and shows good promise, and then, when it's not reaching the right attention to the audience, it gets cancelled. It is a sad thing to see certain series getting cancelled before having enough time to show any potential it could have. But there are also series that don't show promise, and it makes sense to see them cancelled. It's a painful experience, but it's something that is expected, as no matter how you can love a certain series, it doesn't mean it always has a surviving chance. Today I wanted to talk about my first cancelled manga, Hungry Marie. This video was inspired by Manga Crash's recent video about when the manga you like gets cancelled. And one of the series he mentioned was Hungry Marie. And I felt that because Hungry Marie was technically my first cancelled manga. I wasn't a part of the Shonen Jump community at the time. I knew Hungry Marie because of my deep interest in gender-bender manga. And Hungry Marie was still published weekly, which was also around the time it was reaching its cancellation. I personally enjoyed Hungry Marie for what it was. About comedy with gender-bending elements, and I thought the elements were blended well to create an entertaining piece of media. At the end, it got cancelled, and it is sad because it's hard to think. This is a manga I personally enjoyed, especially worth reading weekly, and it had to be finished before showing any type of potential. And now it's a series no one talks about, and only to be reminisced by the few that remembered reading it weekly. Anyway, let's get into what Hungry Marie is about. Hungry Marie is about comedy shonen about a boy named Tiger, who has a crush on a girl he likes next door. They know each other for years, and Tiger hasn't done well to interact with her. It's a story about his love story, where the moment he finally interacts with Sagemiya, he finds out she is a really weird girl, as she's trying to summon something. When she found out Tiger saw her performing a ritual, she got embarrassed and forced him into being a sacrifice. Tiger, who's literally interacting with the girl he had a crush on since they were little, went and do it with no questions asked. Which, to be fair, makes a lot of sense. His senses came back when he is sitting on a magic circle and is tied up ready to be used as a sacrifice to revive someone. One thing that made this scene really hilarious was Sagemiya's father reacting to this, as his family hates Tiger's family, who lives next door to each other. This was a ritual to resurrect Marie Therese Charlotte. I probably butchered the middle name, but I'm gonna keep going. The last queen of the French royal dynasty and the daughter of Marie Antoinette. This is the only moment for Tiger to confess his love, and the second he just confessed, lightning struck him and he died. Rest in peace, Latom. Actually, what came from the lightning was the resurrection of Marie. But it seems she's different. She has the mind of Tiger, who just got struck by lightning. This was the start of the series, and we saw how Tiger interacts as Marie Therese Charlotte, while also sharing the same body with the actual Marie. But she then awakes in Tiger's body. There is such a contrast between Tiger and Marie, where Marie is from the French Revolution era. She's polite, she's calm, royalty, but at the same time, she is quite glutton. Whereas Tiger is your average delinquent who knows martial arts. Their lives are intertwined by the power of gender bender, and this is the opening of a fun type of series with a fun type of comedy. There will be moments where Marie will be eating, and then Tiger takes over and fights someone in Marie's body. What this manga does well is to balance both the action and the comedy, but also has a pinch of supernatural stuff. This is created by the creator of Beelzebub, which I had little interaction with, to be honest, but it's one of the series I really should get into. Later on in the series, we get to see some action, we see Marie going to school, we also get to see some bizarre stuff, but when the ending did feel too soon and rushed, that's because of its cancellation. Even though the ending was not something that I felt fit with what Hungry Marie was going for, I always look back to remember how much I really enjoyed reading the story. I'm not saying this is a manga that deserves over 100 chapters like Beelzebub did, but I feel like the series does deserve at least more than 4 volumes. To this day, I don't really know what exactly was the general opinion of Hungry Marie. I mean, probably low enough for it to be cancelled. I always go back to thinking, this is a series I enjoyed, and this is something I would recommend to other people. Even if it was cancelled, it doesn't exactly mean it was bad. There will always be series that people will love, and it won't reach the full potential we were hoping for, and knowing it had a short running will hurt, as the existence of the series in people's minds will slowly start to fade. Even now, I still experience series I was hyped for, hoping it would get the chance to shine, but Shonen Jump likes to get the good old axe out and cancel it. Whether what Hungry Murray was intentionally going for, if it had the reach out it needed, and it was going to bring out the potential it was showing, was it going to make it better? All I know is everything from the beginning leading up to the ending was good, and I would give it a score on what I think it did well, which I did give it like an 8 out of 10 because it is a series. I think it did great in the comedy department, it did good on the action. I think everything was just really enjoyable from front to end. Hungry Murray was my first experience of a manga I liked being cancelled, and I still think about it even now. And hopefully one day we'll get another gender bender story in Weekly Shonen Jump. The last one was Ayakashi Triangle, but that was moved to Manga Plus, so I do hope Weekly Shonen Jump will give us another gender bender story one day. Well, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you want to talk about your first experience of the manga you like being cancelled, please say so in the comments. I would like to know. Thank you guys for watching, and sayonara.